Hello traders, in this video I want to teach how to identify a dominating trend in the market. Generally, or as we all know, for you to increase your probability in trading, you must be able to identify a preceding trend in the market. That's the dominating trend. In this method, you can be able to figure out the potential levels where to enter a trade in the market and also a potential exit point. You can do this only with the help of identifying the trend in the market. Now here we have a chart of GBP USD weekly time frame, and here we are about to identify the recent trend, that is the dominating trend at the moment, the position where the market is heading to. Now in this market, we are to identify this trend using the recent swing in the market, or what the market has been doing in recent time. Here we can see that after we had a strong bearish trend in this market, or after we had a strong bearish move that later made price to find support at the area of 1.06554, we can see that from this market price right here, after the price left this rejection here, we've seen that price has been making some bullish move away from that price level of 1.1000. So in this case now, we have this level here as the start of recent swing in the market. We have this price of 1.1 here. We have this price of 1.1 as a start point of the recent swing in the market. So we've just identified this level here as the recent swing that has just been developed in this market. What this simply means is that as buyers have just started dominating the market from the start of September 2022, as we just noticed that the recent swing has changed from bearish to bullish. What this simply means is that for this trend right here to continue growing bullish, we need to see more bullish price action development around the area of 1.28 level, which is the high. Around the area of 1.3. Here we need to see price develop more bullish strength and reach this area of 1.3. So from this high, we can be able to monitor what the price is doing with the help of fundamentals to see if we can see more bullish growth away from that psychological level of 1.3. So in determining the recent swing, after marking the low, the start point of the trend, you should be able to monitor, or you should be able to mark out the recent high the market left before the pullback or drop. So this right here is a pullback. Okay, we have this as a pullback. All these have been a pullback. Okay, all these are just a pullback. Now here is the start of the trend. All right, so all these things are pullback, and as we see the market pulling back, once we see an impulse candle or impulse momentum to the upside, and we see the price hover back to the area of 1.3, which is the highest point the price has attained in this swing market right here, from there we can start looking for more bullish strength continuation in this market. All right, so for you to identify the trend, you should be able to mark out the start point and the highest point it has traded. So once price gets back to the highest point, from there we start to look for more bullish price action continuation. So in this weekly time frame chart outlook of GBP USD, tracing this chart to the historic level, we can see that there's never been a time price traded for as low as 1.1 except the month of September in 2022. So for price to spike to this down part means that it is a start of new trend. So from this 1.1, we may likely not see price come down to that level, and price will continue to trade bullish. But for us to see more bullish price action, we need to see price hover above the high of that recent swing. All right, so once we see price trade back to this high in weekly time frames, from here we can now observe what the market is doing for more bullish price action continuation. But in the meantime, we see that price is having a bullish trend that is being developed currently. Now when we check the daily time frame to confirm what we've done in analysis, or what we've seen in weekly time frame, here it seems clearer. Here we can see that from the daily perspective, we can see the bullish trend development in the market. It is clearly seen how price has been printing series of high, low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, just in that format. That's a sign that price has been trading bullish. And after price attained this high in July 2023, we saw a massive decline. That massive decline is a pullback, and it finally found support at the area of $1.20 level, which is here. And from there, what we've been seeing is a bullish like structure in the market. All right, so from here we've just had a new swing low in daily time frame, which has been keeping this price bullish. All right, now as we've seen, or as we've identified that the trend is moving more of bullish like in daily time frame, anything we are looking for in daily time frame should be what? A buy opportunity, because we want to follow the trend. Now if we check that clearly from the recent swing of the market, one thing is very obtainable. We saw that when the price was making this decline to the downside, price found support at this level, 1.22. okay, that's the recent low. We have this level as the recent low, 1.22. okay, we have this level here, here 1.23 as the recent low in daily time frame. We know that in daily time frame it is still pulling, it's still making a pullback, for the fact that after the price found this support right here in daily time frame, for the fact that after the price found support at the area of 1.20 psychological level, which is here, okay, 205, after price found support at the area of 1.205 during the very strong pullback the market made from July 2023 to October 2023, we've seen that the bullish trend that developed away from that swing low have not taken out the high. It has not taken out the high, that is the start point of the swing, which is this strong pullback right here. That trend is still very much intact. It has not been taken out to ascertain the fact that bullish trend would likely continue in weekly time frame. So since we've not seen that, price may likely pull back just as it is currently doing now, maybe back to that support level, and from here, if bullish trend wish to continue, it may continue away from that level. Okay, so we have this level in daily time frame as a major standpoint where we are looking forward to seeing how price react. The area of 1.205 and this high right here, 1.31312. okay, so now when we check what's happening from the recent swing, we can see that price is already trading in a falling wedge pattern. Okay, we can see this falling, or this local channel to the downside. This is a sign that the price is still trading bearish for the meantime. So it can continue to wallow in this channel. Until it finally falls back to the start point of this trend, and from here we may likely see price, or we may likely see bullish trend continuation away from that level. Okay, so we are still having a local downtrend that is currently developing in recent time, starting from this year so far, January. We can see after this consolidation right here, you can see that after this consolidation, price did what? Started falling, and as it is falling, we are anticipating price to fall back to the support level before we can then know the next price action the market would likely take. Okay, so this is from the daily perspective. And now we see that okay, today is 10th May 2024, and we see that price is currently trading at 1.25257. Price is currently trading at 1.25257, and that level in this daily time frame is a previous resistance which is currently serving as support. Okay, so where the price is currently trading at right now is a previous resistance which is serving as a support. A previous support which has been broken to the downside and is now serving as resistance. If we check what price has done there in recent time, we can see that here it served as a resistance. Here it also served as a resistance. Here it got broken to the downside. Price, after it got broken to the downside, price started clustering around that level. So as it is clustering around that level, any sign or any further sign we see in line with the fundamentals, price may likely continue to trade bearish in this local channel which we've just identified. Okay, so you can see how we are working down this analysis to see where we have a high probability of market to continue trading the bullish trend which we've previously identified from the weekly time frame. Okay, so from the daily time frame of recent time, we see that price is still doing what? Declining. All right, so as it continues to decline, we would be looking forward to seeing when it would change from the daily time frame bearish structure that it is currently possessing now to bullish structure. By then we will now start investing longs in GBP USD. When we still check the intraday time frame, which is H4, something is very, very observant right here. From this H4 time frame, what we can see is that of recent, price had a rebound here. Okay, price had a rebound at that level, and that area of 1.25 has been a turning point in H4 time frame after they previously served as a resistance level in this market. Okay, so we had a rebound of recent right here. So since we had a rebound at that level, it is a crucial juncture or a crucial point where we are looking forward to see how price would likely react to in further time. Okay, so once in H4 time frame, if we are able to get a break below that price of 1.24, that means price may likely continue trading bullish in time, continue trading bearish in time to come from the intraday perspective, because we've just seen where price is trying to give a structure that looks like double top, and whenever we see this pattern, it shows us, or it gives us an insight that there could possibly be a reversal or a continuation to the downside. So seeing a pattern that looks like double head and shoulder, this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is currently the right shoulder that is being formed. Okay, so once we get a break below the neckline, from here more bearish price action could be envisaged in this market. Okay, so from the intraday perspective, we are still looking forward to more bearish price action development since we've identified a local channel from the daily time frame. Okay, so from here now, I wouldn't be surprised if I see price holding very strong at this level. I wouldn't be surprised if I see price holding strong at this level that it is right now, that is currently testing. If I see price holding strong from that zone, we may get a further decline. We may get a further decline in this market. So we are watching price reaction closely at that level of 1.25266. Okay, That's where we are looking forward to seeing more bearish price action development away from this level. Today we have some fundamentals coming up from the United States. We have Michigan sentiment news that's to be released by 3 o'clock in today's trading session, New York. And from the forecast, we have it that what we have as the previous data is 77.2 and the forecast is 76, which is lesser than expected. So if the data actually come out lesser than expected or lower than expected, then that means that the impact of it is that we are going to get further retrace from the H4 perspective. So we may not likely get a fall right now. Price may likely trade higher, okay, maybe to this resistance level of 1.27084 before we can finally get a possible decline. So the scenario for market to go bearish as it stands today is likely under low probability, considering what we have from the fundamental perspective. Now in coming week we have CPI, we have unemployment rate from the United Kingdom. Now once we watch how these fundamental news are being released and we get a possible sign that price may decline further, then we will now hop into short-term sell market. All right, but for now that the price is currently trading at 1.25276, we need to monitor more price action development before we make a trading decision, since we've already had a bullish rebound in H4 time frame from the price line of 1.24467. So the idea now is to see whether this rebound will keep moving higher, maybe to this resistance before we get a fall, or whether we are going to get an instant fall from the current market price back to the rebound zone before we will now know what the market would likely do. That's the H4 perspective. So we have two price lines where we are to watch out from the H4. Okay, this is what we have. So since we have a rebound here, also at this level and also at this level, they serve as a report as a support, and here serve as our resistance point. Okay, so since it serves as a resistance point, then we will watch whether price is willing to develop more bullish price action in lower time frames back to the resistance level before we get a fall, or we can easily get an instant fall from the current market price back to the support line, and if the support line is broken, more bearish price action develops. So we watch the fundamentals to see how we position our trades for the coming week. Thanks for watching.